You can classify transactions and have an LLM process transactions automatically through suggestions, as well as add rules so that transactions are coded accordingly to your rules to create journals automatically. So under the same sections you've had before, bank accounts and bank transactions, you'll see some new information, such as your statuses for classifications, where you can see things that are complete or in process. So here, under my bank account section, I can see that this one's already done, this credit card. So I'm going to expand that under this bank accounts, but the same thing would be available under this transaction section. And here I say I have a lot of suggestions for the ledger account in this case, and vendor. You can control which dimensions you want to have suggestions on based on which things you have available for your journals. And I can also view things like creating another rule, viewing the rules I already have for this bank account already. You can create different bank rules per bank account. And then also suggestions based on the transactions you have. So here I can see there's a suggestion based on United Airlines being included in the description of the bank transaction to code to the ledger account for the expense. So I'm going to add that rule. Here it is. This is where you can edit it. You can name the rule. So I can say like United Airlines. And now I can see that it's going to code it to this employee expense. If I want to add United Airlines as a vendor as well, I can adjust that even off of the suggestion or add other qualifiers to be able to make sure that these descriptions make the correct rule. So that's all I need. I'm going to hit submit. Now, if I come to my rules, I can see this one's here where I can edit it. I can copy it if I want to bring this to another bank account, or I can make it a global rule which goes to all of our bank accounts, as well as the leader, of course. So now going forward, when those descriptions of United Airlines come into play, it's going to then go through and create transactions with the employee expense airfare and United Airlines vendor every time it sees it. This will run once a day automatically. Here I can also see which of these have been suggested, and I can make bulk selections and say process suggested. So this is going to create new journals off of those suggestions from the LLM. So essentially there's two routes. You can have suggestions and you can confirm those suggestions, or off the suggestions or your own rules. You can create rules that then code transactions automatically. Account or certain rule. So if you have a lot of rules across a lot of bank accounts, this is a nice place to manage it. We can also just prompt to add new rules from here as well.